Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you to a brand new show on the Shooters channel. It is called Michael Miner's Indie Wrestling Shooter Show, Episode 1. Today's topic, we're going to talk about two topics. We're going to talk about the current NWA thing that's going on with Billy Gordon, and also want to talk about the championship belts from Ring of Honor. That I want to talk about my thoughts on the new current championship. But first thing first, before we get into that, here we are. All right, we're going to talk about first things first. We're going to talk about the current NWA. I just got done watching their 10 Pounds of Gold episode where they were talking about this 70th anniversary that is this year. Congratulations to the NWA celebrating 90 years. They from 1948 till 2000. I can't remember. I think in the 90s is when they stopped the NWA. TNA stopped, or the NWA, and that's when they went into WCW. Then went from 2002 to now with the current NWA TNA back in 2001 when it first started, to current Impact Wrestling. I want to talk about the current NWA stuff that's been going on. I've been watching the 10 Pounds of Gold on the NWA YouTube channel. Go check it out. Subscribe to their channel. Also follow them on Instagram at NWA. I think it's NWA_YT, I think. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. But yeah, I want to talk about the current NWA product, and then we're going to talk about the championships here after this. And you guys can leave your comments down below what you guys think of each topic that I talk about. Okay, now we're going to go into the NWA. I'm starting to like the current NWA product. Now, I know I've seen a lot of fans are bitching and complaining that they don't like it. But for me, to myself, I've been a big wrestling fan back in '93. I've watched a lot of old NWA shows when it was on the ESPN Classic. They did NWA and then they went to AWA. But I don't know if there's any NWA old episodes now, because with the WWE Network, I think there should be some on there. But I want to talk about the current product with the current champion. The NWA World Heavyweight Champion right now is Nick Aldis. I watched the match from CZW's Cage of Death 19. It was a really big controversy about that. I really did wanted to see Tim Storm retain the title, but he was dealing with rib injuries after sustaining rib injuries from Josephus when he hit him with, I think he tied him up to one of the ropes or the post and hit him with the freaking ladder to his ribs. That one was not really good, but and also currently I'm starting to like what they're doing. They're doing a series with the 10 Pounds of Gold, and they're also doing what is it? NWA. They're doing let me see here what they do. Oh, they're doing live streams on their Instagram. I did see a match for the NWA World Championship. It was Josephus versus Tim Storm for the NWA World title. I can't remember what company it was from. So yeah. But I also want to talk about the current champion right now, Nick Aldis. But I'm liking what he's doing with Austin Idol. Now, I did not know about Austin Idol. I saw little bits and pieces of him doing some stuff and, you know, getting involved with Nick Aldis now. Becoming his manager, which is awesome because he has wrestled in NWA. I think I looked up his record. I think he did wrestle for NWA, did stuff with AWA and other wrestling promotions before they all shut down. But I'm starting to love the current NWA. Now, going into the future, if I was Billy Gorgon right now, I would start getting the NWA Women's title back up and running, because I know hasn't been going around. The only remember Amanda Gallows was the current NWA Women's Champion, but now I think Jazz, I think that's Yeah, Jazz is the current NWA Women's title. They should start doing a series with that, following the NWA Women's Champion. Start doing stuff with the NWA Tag Team titles. Now, I haven't heard anything about those two titles yet. But if I was Billy Corgan, now I granted you're all focused on the actual NWA World title. You should focus on other championships. Start bringing back the NWA Tag title. Start bringing back the NWA Women's Championship, because I know it was doing successfully down in Japan for a while, and then all of a sudden got into turmoil and pretty much got take off the face of earth. So if I was Billy Corgan right now, I would be focusing on the women's and the tag team. Granted, I know he's been doing some music now. I've heard current one of his songs. I can't remember what it's called. I know he's been doing music for NWAs because he's owner of it, so it's his music, so he could do whatever he wants with it. He needs to start bringing the women's and the tag team titles. I mean, that would be awesome to see. I mean, the women's title and the tag title, he could run with it. I mean, he could do stuff. He could do stuff with a lot of tag teams that are still out there. You got the Young Bucks. I mean, fuck. You could put the tag titles on the Young Bucks and run with them. I mean, because they've been really established what they have done in all current wrestling. They were former Ring of Honor tag champions. They're 7-time IWGP Junior Tag Team Champions now. They've been tag team champions for any other companies. They got the Super Kick Party titles. I would like to see that keep trending. I mean, if you bring the tag team titles, I mean, if you put it right, if you start a tournament and every company, you know, and then have a finals in Japan, you can have the titles on the Young Bucks. Because if it wasn't for War Machine to leave, now they're doing stuff with NXT, they could have gotten involved. But now if they're gone, you could start throwing Brody Vice. You can start throwing the Time Shifters. You can start throwing the Motor City Machine Guns. You can start throwing the Addiction. You can throw in frickin' the Young Bucks, put them as the tag titles, and go around the world, because they've been doing that. They've been going across a whole entire state. They've been doing stuff in Australia, England. I don't know if they're going to do stuff in Canada, stuff in Japan. They could, the Young Bucks could be great NWA Tag Team Champions right there. Now, if I were Billy Corgan to put the NWA Women's title, currently, there hasn't been much of a talk of any famous women's wrestlers out in the indie scenes. But if you guys know any indie superstars, women's superstars that are, you know, currently taking over, you know, stuff like that, leave a comment down below on what you guys think they should put the NWA Women's title on if they did that. Now, if I was Billy Corgan, for other stuff, I would sit down with productions, video producers, networks, and maybe start a small show. Hell, you could go to Twitch. I mean, House of Hardcore is doing stuff on there. I know they got a TV championship tournament coming up. I think somewhere in April or mid-February, somewhere in January. I can't remember what day they're doing that. Start throwing that out there. Go to Twitch and say, hey, we're going to start a little small company. I bet they'll start, okay. You know, you want to brand your wrestling, you could do it on Twitch. You could start getting merchandise going. You could start getting a Tim Storm shirt, a Nick Aldis. Hell, you could bring the Young Bucks in. They could bring in their merchandise into doing stuff with the current NWA product. That's what Billy Corgan needs to do going into 2018. Start getting the tag titles situated going. Start getting the women's title going, and run with those 3 belts for now until you get more people established with the tag champions and the women's title, being defended on all over. Hell, you could throw it into Ring of Honor. I mean, NWA Women's Championship, which right now they're doing the Women of Honor, which I'm going to talk about the championships in a sec. So, going forward for Billy Corgan, what do you guys think he should do in 2018 with NWA? I gave you guys my opinions. He should start getting merchandise going. He should start getting, get stuff with, pro wrestling tees or 1 hour tees. Some big wrestling t-shirt companies start throwing in NWA stuff. I mean, hell, if you want to do old merchandise, have the NWA logo, throw that out there. You can have maybe start doing replica belts. I know there's been a lot of NWA world title replicas running around on some of the shows. But yeah, what were you guys' thoughts on the NWA current product? Leave a comment below. But now, I want to get into the last and final dealio, and that is the Ring of Honor titles that has been established from Final Battle after Final Battle with the new Ring of Honor World Championship, which I like, which is on Dalton Castle right now, which I can't wait to see what they're going to do with him going forward. Let's see what else belts. The Women of Honor's title, which I've been wanted them to start getting them a championship now in 2018. I've been seeing on the Ring of Honor's YouTube channel that they've been doing the tournaments. Starting in January, right now, they're doing tournaments. The first round, second round, quarterfinals, the semis, and then I think they might do the finals at, if I'm correct, they'll either do it at Death Before Dishonor or the big one that's in New Orleans, Supercard of Honor. That would be awesome to see it happen, the finals happen there, because it builds it up going into that show in April. Because I know they got February, March, and then that's the big show, Supercard of Honor. That's when they should wait and do it there. If they do it at Death Before Dishonor, okay, that's cool. What else titles they got new that coming out? The new Ring of Honor 6-man tag titles, which I like those belts than I like the old ones, because the old ones were very bland. They weren't like popping to me when I saw them around the Young Bucks and Hangman Page. Not really the belts I like, but now with the new ones, okay, you're starting to establish yourself. What else do they got? The new Ring of Honor Television Championship. Television Championship. Now, I know a lot of people are bitching and complaining about the new one of the television title. I like it because I'm not getting that feel of that oval dealio championship they had with the Ring of Honor Television Championship. I mean, you had that big blue eagle-looking thing, and now you had a big-ass oval. They need to expand the title to which the belt can actually go. They say the plate can actually go around, like, right in the middle of the waist. Now, I have, like, a big oval just sitting there, like, bleh, there's your title. I don't like that. But with the new Ring of Honor Television Championship, I'm liking, because they're doing something with that championship. They're going to do something really good. Now with Silas Young as the new champion, I'm happy. I'm proud to have a freaking Milwaukee, Wisconsin champion right now. I like it. It's going really awesome with that. So, I think that's about it for the Michael Miner Wrestling, the Indie Wrestling Shooter Show, Episode 1. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to see more, leave your comments down below on what kind of indie topics you want me to talk about. Is there anything big going on you want me to talk about? Maybe I could talk about the current New Japan Pro Wrestling, Wrestle Kingdom 12 that I watched, which was a damn good show with Kenny Omega versus Chris Jericho, which that match was #1 in my book for the best right now, at the top #1 match of the year for 2018, because right now with the WWE, it's like bouncing everywhere, like, oh, this match was good, we'll throw that in there. No, If you were to put pro wrestling match of the year right now, top number one right there is Chris Jericho versus Kenny Omega for the IWGP US title, United States Championship at Wrestle Kingdom 12. So keep it that way. So that is about it. Real quick, I'm gonna go back to the NWA thing real quick. Yeah, I don't know what to say now because I forgot what I was gonna say. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching Michael Miner's Indie Wrestling Shooter Show, Episode 1. I hope you guys subscribe to the National Wrestling Shooters right here on this channel. I will see you guys next time. Let me know down in the comments below, what do you guys think that Billy Corgan... I'm gonna do something a little at the end now. I'm gonna give you guys a question. I'm gonna do it right there. I'm gonna give you guys a question. What do you guys think that the current NWA... What do you guys think Billy Corgan should do with NWA right now? I don't need, oh, he should just burn it, kill it, and destroy it. No. If he... I would love to see him continue with the NWA product going into 2018 and beyond. So tell me, guys, what you guys think of what your thoughts... That's the question. Your thoughts on what Billy Corgan should do with the current NWA going from 2018 to when wrestling dies or this whole world ends. So thank you guys so much. Finally, I put something up for you, Cody Brainerd, and all the guys at the Wrestling Shooters. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. I gotta go get ready to go do some some E-Federation stuff. So deuces, and I'll see you guys next time.